How's it going, everybody? Soul here, and welcome to the first episode of Mystery Box, the series where I randomly decide the weapon and style of a picture while applying a cool pose to it a cool pose that I choose. And so anyways, without further ado, let's make some pulls, baby. Let's go ahead and do some pulls. Let's go gambling. Shit, I gotta think of a catchphrase or something to say while I do my pulls, while I go my gambling routines. Anyways, okay. So chains will be the first weapon. Let me write that down. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do all three of the pulls. For our first pull, we got chains, which is pretty dope, and then yeah, I'll talk about all the pulls and stuff once I got all three of them. So, all right, so weapons we pulled were, let's see, so chains, which is pretty cool, a spear, and then dual katana or just dual swords. So that's pretty cool. I mean, there's not really much else to say after that. I don't want to, be like a over the top overreaction type YouTuber, right? So, yeah. So, anyways, that's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and go to the next part, the styles. Whether I'll do it in like a superhero style or like a medieval style, or I don't even know, bro. But there's only one way to find out, man. So let's go ahead and get it. All right, let's go ahead and decide on the styles. All right, we actually got some pretty decent pulls. What's it called? So Castlevania, Team Fortress 2, and Devil May Cry. That's pretty cool. What's it called? I don't like how I'm repeating Castlevania. I know it's been a while since I like done the mystery box like prelude or whatever. But I remember. I'm pretty sure I got Castlevania for one of them. So that sucks that there's a double. We'll see like whether I like just do another pull or whatever. I don't know. I'll stick with it. But because I mean I could still like do like because it doesn't have to be like from like the Castlevania show, right? Like what's it called? I could do like maybe I could like look into pixel art and do like the Castlevania Dead Cells. I don't know. Or even like because there's Castlevania Nocturne, Castlevania like the regular Netflix show, Castlevania games, yada 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 yada. Even just I was gonna say even just the era it's inspired by, but that'll kind of be like a reach. I do still want to like keep it like Castlevania themed. So anyways, I'm yapping. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the Team Fortress 2 one the most, probably because that'll like allow me to be like more cartoony and stuff, and less like more, I guess, like less like serious or whatever. Because like Devil May Cry and Castlevania are both like more like detailed and stuff, whereas Team Fortress 2 is like goofy but like really cool with like the way that they not simplify, but like have their silhouettes and stuff, and just simplify like their characters and stuff. Anyways, I'm yapping, and so let's go ahead and get to drawing, baby. And then also, last thing, I won't like draw it in order, right? Like I won't do like chains specifically with Castlevania, or I might do that, but like not because I pulled it in that exact same order, but like I'll mix it up and everything. I'll give myself like leeway in that way. So, anyways, yeah, enough yapping. And we're back. What's it called? It reminds me of the Friends Per Second podcast. Like, and we're back. Anyways, and also the freaking before you buys from Game Ranks. But anyways, so yeah, on the screen is probably the like the drawing like time lapse videos for the mystery box stuff, and honestly, I'm pretty like satisfied with it. Like I like how they came out. Honestly, I think they're way better than like how they were last time. Because last time it was like kind of like at the last minute, right? With these, I was kind of able to take my time a little too much time, as you could tell by the upload dates. But anyways, it's not that big of a deal. Still working on that consistency. But yeah, what's it called? So I'll go ahead and talk about the first character a little bit, right? The chain and DMC, right? Chains and DMC. That's what I combined it with. And yeah, what's it called? I like how she came out. She was the first character I drew, and yeah, what's it called? Yeah, I mean it's hard to kind of talk about her, I guess, as a character, but more so I guess design wise is like the angle I'll talk about it, right? So yeah, like I said, design wise I like how it came out. Just something simple. Yeah, I wrote in the notes and everything how like to make her more like DMC esque, and like I'll probably add like a trench coat to her, and maybe like she's probably wearing boots, like just like black boots and stuff, right? What's it called? Other than that, I don't know. What's it called? like I said, I'll learn as I go, and like I'll learn like how to like analyze and stuff these different like properties and like the style of the characters from like these different franchises and stuff like quickly, right? And like look at different like design motifs, like things that are repeated throughout. Anyways, yeah, I'm yapping, but yeah, I mean, ultimately, like, yeah, I like how it came out, and yeah, what's it called? Maybe one of these days I could like remaster her and or turn her into a character. You know, I could take it further. Um, but yeah, like I said, I like how it came out, just like chains wrapping around her body, and like also a thing to note as well, like all this is from imagination as well. Like that's one thing I like. What's it called? I kind of just went for it, and yeah, I mean like what's it called? I did look up inspo for like, or I say inspo, but like you know, reference and inspo for like the hair to a degree. But yeah, I mean like for the pose mainly and stuff like that. Like I just kind of like winged it. And yeah, what's it called? Not to say like you know like oh you know I'm bitter or whatever just because I didn't use like imagine or I didn't use like reference that much, but because I mean like if you can use reference, use reference. You know what I'm saying? Like don't be a slave to it. Of course, like there's a balance, of course, but yeah. And so yeah. Anyways, I'm yapping. But yeah, ultimately yeah, I like how she came out, and she reminds me of Maki from like Jujutsu Kaisen to a degree, just with more hair and you know less scars. But yeah. And so second character that I drew was the Castlevania with the spear, I believe. Yeah, spear and Castlevania one. I really like how she came out. I probably like her the most out of all of them, just with that pose, the headband, and all that stuff. And yeah, what's it called? What's it called? Her hair. Oh yeah, that's one thing I could talk about. Yeah, like specifically, yeah, like what the design like looks like, right? I mean, there's notes and stuff, but it'll probably be easier if I like you know actually talk about the notes. So yeah, like what's it called? The hair could be like more like Princess Peach, like probably like blonde, and something similar to like Maria Renard, I believe, from like Castlevania, right? Let's see, Maria Renard, where it's like yeah, like blonde hair, but like from the games though. And then but she'll have puffy hair and stuff like Princess Peach, but still like blonde, right? So that's that. And then I was thinking like just I mean for her like little overcoat like trunks like you know mini coat type thing, right? It'll probably be black, but you know I don't know like I don't know her main colors or whatever because she's not a character yet. She's just like a concept or whatever, right? And then a white like underneath like what's it called like mini shirt or whatever, right? Similar to like Lady from DMC. Um, and yeah, like rolled up sleeves as well to like you know Castlevania-esque and stuff like that. I don't know if she'll have gloves, but she might to like also add on to that like what's it called Castlevania-ness, right? Because Maria Renard, she what's it called was a sort of like a big inspiration for like this design and everything, right? Because she's like the only like one of the only like female freaking Castlevania characters that I know of and stuff, and so like yeah, and so yeah, she might have gloves or whatever, and so that's that. Um, dual belts maybe that's maybe what I was making because I mean dual belts would be cool like two black belts that'd be neat. And then yeah like she has pants underneath but also like long boots like Alucard type boots black, that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it, like just you know spear as the main weapon because you know weapon style and then I choose the pose. So that's that. And is this still recording? Yeah, okay, it is still recording. Good deal. And the last character, I was also like, I also really like this character. What's it called? Yeah, this is combining the dual katana. Excuse me. The dual katana with Team Fortress 2 style, right? And by default, what's it called? I'm just now noticing in the pose, like, yeah, he's riding on his, like, you know, the sword skateboard, right? Which I'll get to in a second, but he's also holding two swords. So it's like, is he a four sword wielder? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to think too much about it. Maybe he has two guns and two swords. That'd be neat. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, so like his main thing is that, yeah, it's dual wielding. And then like to make it like more TF2-esque and everything, I gave him like a solid color shirt. His hair, I mean, it kind of looks like Wolverine to me for some reason, but I was kind of going for like that, like Geralt, like half up, half down in the back, but I also wanted to give him like two strands in the front, but I don't even know anymore. Cause I mean, I don't know, it kind of looks neat with like the Wolverine or whatever is going on right here, but I mean, it's not even finished, so I don't even know. But yeah, I mean, I'm not tripping over it. Yeah, I gave him like a circle like necklace, maybe it's like a pendant or I don't know, stuff like that, like just a circle necklace. And by default, I actually want to give him the swords in the back, or the skateboard form of the swords in the back. And yeah, so that's that. He's wearing like cargo pants, regular belt, simple. Like that's one thing I like about the TF2 style. It's very simple. And so yeah, that's that. Just boots, black boots probably. White fingerless gloves, and then that's kind of pretty much it. Just like two swords. They could turn into a skateboard, kind of combining like Mikey from TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Leo, and Casey Jones. So I guess all of them from. And then Scout as well from TF2. And then yeah, that's kind of it. That's like, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna improve over time. I'm not gonna trip about it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I like how these came out, and yeah, what's it called? Yeah. Well, that's about it. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mystery Box. And hope y'all have a good one. Peace.